Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Acoustic Northeast, where we talk about the singers and songwriters and the acoustic music scene in the Northeast
U.S.
And we interview musicians who play live for us and you in studio. I am co-host George Malice.
And I am co-host Dave Goldenberg. And today we're sponsored by hereithere.com, which is a wonderful website where you can check out what's playing live, where and when in the New York tri-state area. That's at hereithere.com. By WBXO Internet Radio, streaming from beautiful Hopewell Junction, New York, playing not just classic rock, but lots more. Even, rumor has it, playing this show.
Absolutely.
And also Hudson Harding Folk Radio Promoters. So you folkies, give Hudson Harding a call.
And you can listen to us, obviously, wherever you're listening right now, or any other streaming platform. We're also on YouTube, and our website, where you can listen to the show, is acousticnortheast.com. And like we said, also on WBXO.com. And today in studio, we have a wonderful singer-songwriter, and her name is Stacia. Did I say it wrong?
No, you said it correct.
Ah, God, thank God. Stacia Thiel. And Stacia and I met 2 or 3 years back. We were playing down at the bitter end in the, was it the New York Songwriter Showcase, whatever they called it?
It was the John Platt.
Oh, it was John Platt, On Your Radar.
On Your Radar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I was listening to and watching Stacia perform, and I was blown away. And so when we started the show, I said to Dave, we've got to have Stacia on, and Stacia's here. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Will you kick us off with a song and tell us what you want to play?
So I'm going to start off with a song called Sunny Days off of my album Straight to the Middle. Oh, those sunny days keep me out of trouble and show me the way. But I can't seem to find it myself. Get here on the double. Don't hesitate. No one's crying wolf today, and I take time when you make it come undone. I'll take time to be the lucky one. Let it slip away. She locked up the gates. Nothing left to do but climb them. And I'll take time when you make it come undone. I'll take time to be the lucky one. Let it slip away. like you won't let it slip away. Oh, just stay. Oh, stay.
That's Stacia Thiel, playing Sunny Days. And I will tell you, I'm sitting maybe 6 feet away and I had to hold on to my seat so I didn't get knocked over by your pipes. I'm going to guess that that's a trained voice. Tell us a little bit about your musical background.
It is. I will. Yes, it is a trained voice. I did go to graduate school actually and studied vocal performance, studied opera of all things, many moons ago. Yeah.
Wow. Do you still do some opera stuff occasionally?
I do some classical. I'll pretty much sing anything. I do a lot of classical. I'll do musical theater. Singing and songwriting is really my kind of sweet spot. But I do enjoy anything that moves people. That's really kind of the thing that draws me in. If it's something that moves me and I feel emotionally inspired, I'm in.
Beautiful. So you kicked us off with Sunny Days, which was from your first album, Straight to the Middle, although we did find out there was a previous album, and you were telling us
George,
just
I didn't know if you were going to share that.
We're not going to stay on that subject too long, but I found it very interesting that I think you started playing guitar at about 16, and then at 17, you recorded this album.
I did. I got my first guitar at 16 and taught myself how to play, got a chord book and just started kind of looking things over. And these songs just started tumbling out.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What, 17, so you were a junior or senior in high school?
Yeah, senior in high school.
What drove you to it? Was it adolescent angst, or was it just some kind of the magnetism of music?
Definitely some angst. I'm going to say I grew up in a really small town in the Midwest called Seymour, home of the hamburger. And
what state?
In Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lovely place, beautiful upbringing, and at the same time, I could not wait to get out and see the world. And music and writing music just felt like this kind of, I could escape. I could get out. I could express myself. And yeah, I started writing songs. I'd climb out of my bedroom window and sit on the roof of our house. And
that's a classic image, isn't it?
Yeah. Play songs and sometimes smoke a clove cigarette, which God only knows why I was doing that.
What were you listening to at the time that kind of inspired you and
yeah. I have to say that when Tracy Chapman's Fast Car album came out, changed my life. I felt I had lived such a kind of sweet yet sheltered life that when that record hit and I had a cassette tape and a little headset I would play and I'd go to the local park and swing on the swings and listen to that thing into the night.
Wow.
And I felt like, wow, this really speaks to me. I belong in this space was how it felt.
Was there a musical, was your family musical at all?
Yeah, my family is very musical. My parents met also in music school, and we sang. My dad was a big barbershop director. So
I saw that. So you sang in a barbershop quartet.
We sang as a family, as a barbershop quartet many, many times.
like the Cowsills.
Yes.
I would love to see a photo.
Oh, we've got video. We did shows. It was a little wild.
Tell us about that. So how many, I guess it was a quartet, there were 4 of you.
4 of us. Yes. My mom, I have a younger brother and my dad taught us our first tag. So the tag is like the final portion of any barbershop song where you ring that last chord. And my brother was probably 5. I think I was 7 or 8. And he taught us around the kitchen table all the different voices, and we sang our first barbershop.
So harmonizing is never an issue for you.
No, it's really that side of the family. We still, when we gather around the campfire, where we call it woodshedding. We break into lots of harmonies and.
Wow. So, your days at home could have been like an operetta. Take out the garbage. No.
It's funny you say that, Dave, because my dad, he carried a pitch pipe in his pocket at all times. And if we got arguing as kids, he would blow the pitch pipe and we would break into our dun 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 dun. Like,
Oh my gosh.
There's a memoir. That's a memoir.
it was a little
coming
wild.
about
It was a
this.
little wild.
But speaking about harmony, being a trained opera singer, how does the structure of harmony play into your songwriting and to your production?
That's a great question. I think the voice actually has a big role in how I write. I don't know that I think about it specifically, but I really do consider it an instrument. And so you'll notice in a lot of my songs, I use my voice as kind of a solo type instrument where I will use it to express something that I'm feeling in the moment. Not always a guitar solo, which I love, but I do implement with that a lot. I lean into it as a place of great expression.
And as an opera singer, what is your part? Are you a soprano?
I'm definitely a soprano. I studied a lot of coloratura, so very high, kind of crazy high magic
'cause
flute
you're like
type
total
stuff.
alto in Americana.
Yeah, I have my chest voice is definitely really present in what I write, but it was always the really high, kind of.
So let's move forward a little bit
Sure.
as far as you ended up in New York City at some
did.
point. So, well, first of all, you went to college.
I did.
And where was that?
I went to undergrad in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And I went to graduate school at WashU in St. Louis.
Okay.
And then also NYU for social work.
Okay, so that's what brought you to New York?
Actually,
NYU,
it
or-
was after the WashU. I moved to New York to study with a very well-known vocal teacher, Cornelius Reed, who's no longer with us, but taught me for many years on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. And I was auditioning and playing music in the evenings and writing, and
Cool.
yeah.
Can you like sing in Italian and French and German?
I haven't in a while, but I can. Yes.
And do you have to know the language to do that, or is it just like learning it by transliteration?
No, you basically, you don't have to learn the language. It's definitely helpful, but I took so many kind of diction classes and making sure that you're saying it correctly. You do a lot of translation if you don't speak the language. It's a whole beautiful part of the art form.
Wow. So, you do have a day job.
I do have a day job.
Unfortunately, so many musicians have to have a day job. And tell us a little bit about that. And does it lend itself to your writing?
So my day job, which I have to say I feel really fortunate to have. I love my day job. I am a licensed psychotherapist. And while it does not cross into my artistic self, the themes are really similar around just my curiosity around the kind of the human experience and psychology and being really an empathic person. And while my clinical work is definitely very boundaried and separate, my artistic work gives me the space to really explore who I am as a person, self-awareness. And I think those kind of traits and skills are so important in a therapeutic setting. So they really work well together for me.
So you said you got into songwriting when you got your guitar at 16 years
Yeah.
old. And, again, Stacia wrote her first album at 17. Just wanted to let everybody know that again. But I lost my train of thought. So what's your process through songwriting? Do you have like a set time where you go and you sit down, or does something like strike you, or?
I wish I could tell you I had a set process. It is a very feelings-based motivation where I will start literally in my body feeling like I have something to say, and I don't necessarily know cognitively what it is, to be quite honest. And I just know this feeling now where it starts in my body. I pick up my guitar and I start to play. And I do it very solo. I make sure I'm kind of away from family or people in my home. And something typically comes out. And sometimes it's horrendous. And sometimes it feels really special. I always record it because once it kind of tumbles out, I don't always remember what I just did.
Yeah.
So voice memo kind of thing?
It's a voice memo type thing. And it's almost always the lyrics and the melody.
We've talked about this before, and it's a funny thing. Driving in a car
interesting.
for some reason, for some artists, seems to be an opportunity to hatch ideas for songs and
Okay.
threads for songs. Does that ever happen to you? Or?
Not driving for me, it's walking or riding my bike.
Yeah.
Like something about the movement, just the freedom. Yeah,
And
things start
there's
percolating.
there's a rhythm,
Yeah.
of the wheels of the car, whatever it is you're riding.
Yeah. Remember we interviewed Jay Beckenstein.
All right.
Who's the
That's great.
he's the founding member of Spyro Gyra, and he's on the road all the time. And he was telling us, and we asked him about driving. He goes, I write to the rhythm of the wiper blades.
Oh, that's awesome.
So adjustable. You can set your wiper blades
love
for like
that.
130 beats per minute.
Yeah, so that was pretty funny. Are you one of these people who will wake up in the middle of the night with something?
I have, though it's not my typical.
Yeah.
No, I get that feeling and I sit and out it comes is typically how it works for me.
Yeah, those are the type of people I really don't like. Because it's like, it's not supposed to be that easy. It shouldn't be. Well, I guess you're working on it in your sleep, right?
I think I'm working on it subconsciously somewhere.
Yeah, that's
I really
what I
do.
that's
Yeah,
what
I think
mean.
it's just happening and I don't know it. And then there's like I call it the nudge. There's something that's nudging at me to say, slow down. You have something that needs to be expressed.
That's great. I know I've watched I remember watching a documentary like on George Harrison and then getting up after it and just walking over to my keyboard and writing something just out of the blue. Like, I think something gets into your head that makes you want to be lyrical or musical or creative. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But speaking of creative, I think we should have another tune. What do you think,
Sure.
Dave?
Yeah, then maybe I'm not going to make a request now because I don't know what you prepared. But
Sure.
your music seems to have a lot of emotional energy, and riding the controls as you're singing is an adventure here. So
Buckle up, Dave.
right here we go. Tell us what you're going to play.
So this next song is called Stay Stars. And I wrote this song. This is one of those that tumbled out on a morning that I was sitting on my front porch. My kids were younger at the time, headed off to school, fall day, happened to also be around the time I had lost my dad several years prior. And I was just in this space of really experiencing time passing a bit too quickly. And I'd also been on a deep dive watching and listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson, the physicist.
Oh, yeah.
And he was talking about how we were all made of star stuff. And I loved this idea that even though these people in my life are moving too fast, growing up too fast, passing away, that somehow we're still connected. And this song was the result of that. See the sparkle in your eyes. You wanna jump in the world and go for a ride. Oh, I want you to, I swear I do. Could you hold on a second or two and slow it down, this crazy pace? Sometimes I don't recognize your face. It seems to change in front of me. Don't even notice, and then I see you fly, fly. Oh, could you just wait a while? Could you just wait a while? Everything's a great mystery, and everywhere is where you wanna be. You're jumping in with both feet high, a never-ending 4th of July. Now I know it sounds cliche, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The days are long, the years go past. Pretty soon the future's past you. Fly, fly. place, making our way together. Oh, I know this place, and maybe it's fate. We'll all stay stars together. Just stay. Stars. But now I'm left to contemplate. Did I do right by you? Did I seal your fate? Time, she lands at every turn. You'd think by now I would learn. Fly. Could you just wait a while? Could you just wait a while? Fly. Could you just wait a while? Could you just wait a while before you fly? Before you fly. Before you fly.
Wow. Where do I go from here? That was gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
thank you so
And your
much.
voice is just soothing. It's strong. It's beautiful, and your writing is gorgeous. What I wanted to ask you is you had something which was pretty cool in your career. You had a song that you got in a film.
I did.
Tell us about that.
I did. I feel so fortunate. I had played a show as part of something called the Montclair Story Salon, which is this wonderful non-for-profit that raises money for different organizations and has artists come and perform. And I was asked to perform there, and there was a couple there that had written a film and heard a song that I played and liked what I did and came up to me after and said, if we have this film, we'd love to maybe use that song. And I said, that's amazing. I said, can I see the film? And it wanted to make sure it was something I wanted to put it in. It was fantastic. And when I saw the film, I had a different song in mind and gave them this song called Turned Up Collar, which they had not heard. And they agreed that once they heard the song, put it with the film, that was the one. And so it got to be part of the credits of this film that they did.
Fantastic. And the name of the film?
It's called Game Night.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thrill.
It was really exciting. I even got to go to the Chelsea Film Festival, and they had it screened there, and sat in the audience and just kind of was beaming in the darkness of excitement.
So you got to walk the red carpet.
I did get to walk the red carpet.
How
fancy,
cool.
Fancy. Yeah, it was fantastic.
So I just wanted to say, so now you say the last album you put out, I think, was 2018, Straight to the Middle, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So now you're working on
I have
new
my
one.
next album. Yes, I'm not going to share the title yet.
Okay.
But the songs are done, and my plan is to have this thing out by the end of the year. I'm really excited.
very cool.
Yeah,
Tell us a little
absolutely.
bit about the recording process. Did you put together a band for it? Did you just work with a producer?
My last album, it was a full band and a wonderful producer and musician. His name's Scotty Moore. He's fantastic. And we play together from time to time. He's just wonderful. So he really assisted me with that last album I did. This next album, I'm looking to have it be my acoustic trio. So I play with an upright bass and a guitarist. And I'm really going to get this kind of live sensibility about it. I want it to really translate to what I do when I'm performing at shows. So we'll be recording together, the three of us, which is exciting.
And do any of them dare to sing with you?
My upright bass player, which I did not realize he was a singer, just told me recently that he was. So we're going to be playing with that a little bit, I think. Yeah, I would love some harmonies. Why not? Come join me.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So like you said, you're not going to share the title of the album yet, but how many cuts are you going to have on this?
Right now, I've got about 12 in the hopper, and we'll see if I edit any down. You know, a lot of times something may get shuffled around in the mix, but at this moment, there's a good 12.
You know, we
solid
talk a little bit about the music industry today here also, and you know, it's kind of, I know a lot of people are releasing like EPs, and a lot of people are just releasing singles.
Absolutely.
So we recently interviewed somebody by the name of Brian Larney, and Brian did like, how many cuts were on his album, Dave? He did like a single every month.
Right.
I think it was.
Yeah.
And then he took all of those singles and turned it into an album.
Love that.
But are you planning on, you're going to put out some singles first?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I really think kind of just in the way the world is today, I think one at a time might be a little bit more palatable also, just to kind of get people drawn in and hearing what I do and hopefully wanting to hear more.
Yeah, you know, it's unfortunate. And Dave, I don't know if you agree with me on this, but I don't know a lot of people who are sitting down and listening to albums like we used to growing up, putting our headphones on and just staying with it.
People aren't even listening to whole songs. You know, videos let you track how long people are listening to songs. And it's usually under 2 minutes. So my question is, what's the point of making a song that's longer than 2 minutes if people aren't going to listen to it? We used to sit down and put on records or put on tapes, and you have to listen to the whole song. But now people just don't have the attention span for that.
Well, the problem was back then, Dave, is you had to get up to turn the record over. You actually had to move.
You were too high to do that.
Now you just, right. You know, so you don't have to do that. Now you're hitting a button and next or whatever. Or it's crazy. But so what I wanted to ask you was give everybody your socials, what you where they can website.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all
My
that
Instagram is Stacia Thiel, not super original. So you can
Spell it,
just,
please.
It's STACIATHIEL. And that's really where I post most everything. You can follow me. I do put all my shows on there. I'm playing Montclair Porch Fest here in a couple weeks, and a really great private, I guess it is for the public, but it's this beautiful place called the Sarah Gardens that I'll be posting. I'll be playing that late spring, early summer, outdoor with fire pits. And it's a wonderful, beautiful kind of garden, magical garden center with a stage. So one of my favorite little spots to play.
And I just want to say one thing, and Stacia is going to be playing a acoustic Northeast house concert.
That's right.
And that's September 27th. In Brewster, New York.
Yes.
So,
very excited.
And you're going to be
You
playing.
don't want to miss it. And I don't know if you want to sit in the front because Stacia's voice will absolutely blow you away.
You're going to be like that guy sitting in the chair where the speakers go off.
Maxell.
Maxell, is that what that was?
Yeah. So it's been wonderful having you.
Oh,
Real
it's
treat.
been such a pleasure.
We would love you to take us out with a song.
Yes, I would love to. So this next song is a new one. It is called Home, and it will be on the next record. And the one thing I want to say about this song is that I purposefully left the chorus without words because I want people to really kind of interpret it and experience it in a way that speaks to them. It's a song about love. So regardless of where you are in that journey, you may be grateful for it. You may be wanting that. And I've kind of left it open to interpretation. It's called Home. Funny how the night, it takes me by surprise. Funny how the light hides behind your eyes. Doesn't matter how far down this road we go, you unburden my soul. funny how the days oh, twist and wind away. You, my dear, contemplate the beauty in the edges, worn and frayed. It doesn't matter how far down this road you'll pull me back when I'm off track and I don't even know. You unburden my soul.